Hey guys, how you doing? Hey guys, how you doing? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Okay. So let's just talk about this movie, Avengers Infinity War. I could not believe it. Let's talk about the spoilers. Hold on, can you guys hold on here? Shit. Oh, here we go. Shoot, I can't get this freaking camera. Oh, Jesus, here we go again. Well, you guys see me side to side. You can't even get the camera to work straight. Alright, so if you guys can hear me, this is Avengers Infinity War live review. Me on the right side here. Let me just tell you, this movie is excellent. A 10 out of 10 for me. It's freaking sad. They killed a lot of cool characters that I grew up watching and loved. Let's just talk about the spoilers a little bit here. From the beginning, Thanos, remember where after Thor Ragnarok, at the very end, the ending credits, you saw the huge ship arriving right in front of Thor's ship. Then, you know, that was Thanos. We didn't know who it was at the time, but now it was revealed it was Thanos, and Thanos aborted and just decimated everyone on the ship. The only people who were left still breathing for that moment were Loki and Hammermill. I can't remember, but Andreas Alba plays him, the guy who could teleport people from where they need to go back and forth. He will bring them to Asgard after they're done, etc., etc. I can't remember his name, Hammermill or Hamill. They killed him, and I cannot believe they actually went with that old trope. You know, the black guy always died first. They actually went through with it. Then we had Loki. Loki actually got killed from Loki's the master of mischief and everything like that. He's the god of god of mischief, and he just went in for the kill. He actually tried to get close to Thanos with a little knife there, and was trying to gain Thanos' loyalty for just that few minutes, trying to throw Thanos off guard so he can actually make the killing blow, but it did not work, and Loki was actually choked to death. And the thing about Thanos, he's huge. He's huge. His hand makes my head feel like a freaking grape. It makes when I see this dude, it just scared the shit out of me. And let me just talk about Thanos a little bit as well. Thanos, fucking badass villain. Cool ass fucking villain. They did a very good job. My hat is off to Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin, who plays Thanos and also plays Cable. So now when we see Deadpool, all I'm gonna see is Thanos. That's all I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna see Cable. I'm gonna see Thanos. The dude, they did a good job, especially with the animations on his facial features. Very well done. And the wide angles and the wide angle cinematography. Oh my god, I'm sorry. The cinematography is wonderful in this movie, and especially the wide shots. It's when we're on I can't remember what planet it was on. It was not Titan. I don't know if it was Nowhere. It was one of those planets, but it was like a eclipsed sun or something in the background, and Thanos and Gamora was there, and sad. Well, at least he kills his own stepdaughter just to get the Soul Stone, and it's fucked up, man. I can't believe they. I can't believe it, man. I mean, Jesus. We lost a lot of good characters. I really thought they were gonna go heavy and actually take out at least not Captain America. Black Widow. Black Widow. I thought they were gonna kill off. I thought they were gonna kill off Thor. I thought they were gonna kill off Iron Man. I thought they were gonna kill off a lot of not a lot of characters, but heavy characters, characters that we grew up and learned and loved and watched grew as characters and as heroes. But they didn't have the strength, and I'm glad they didn't do that, but it kind of freaked me out. It really made me tear up a little bit after I saw Loki get choked to freaking death. Back to the beginning, yeah. And seeing Hemmerl, I can't remember his name, getting stabbed with a spear or so, what? Who else died? Gamora was thrown off off the mountain, off the hill, just so Thanos can retrieve the Soul Stone. What else? The war at the ending of the movie didn't feel as if it didn't feel like a real war. It felt like it felt rushed. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it just felt too rushed, and it felt like they didn't build it up enough. And at the end, it's revealed why. This is not the actual full movie. This is actually a two-parter movie, I believe. A two-parter movie that I forgot all about. I had to actually look online and found out. I had to remind myself that this is actually a two-parter movie. And the sequel is coming out next year around this same time, April 26th or the 27th of 2019. Now, I hope I am still around to actually see that so I can do a talk on that as well and many other movies. But other than that, the ending, how everyone started vanishing, how Thanos actually said, who was he saying it to? I think he was saying it to Doctor Strange that I can, with all the Infinity Stones, he can snap his fingers and wipe out all existence. And what he will do is to sit and look at the sunrise. And exactly that's what happened at the end. He snapped his finger, everyone vanished, and they show Thanos at the very end coming out of something, out of like a boat. Something he was sitting in the dark in this like broken down piece of something, and he came out, sat down, and looked up at the sunrise, and he just said nothing. He just kind of gave off a little smile. Ooh, that's before. He gave off a smile, and that was it. The end credits actually show Nick Fury and what's her name, Maria, driving and talking about like they're receiving a signal from Wakanda or something like that, and a car right in front of them crashes. Now when Nick Fury and Marie get out to check if anyone's inside the vehicle, there's no one inside. Turns out it's not just the Avengers who are actually being wiped out of existence. Everyone else on the entire planet, including Maria and Nick Fury. But before Nick Fury actually vanished, he managed to send off a signal that actually showed us the next upcoming movie, which is Captain Marvel. Now, this film is excellent. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm sad, but I have a feeling that the trailer we saw, and I'm going to show you guys the trailer I'm talking about. I think the first Avengers trailer. Hold on here. So I'll move this here. I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to show you guys the first Avengers trailer. No, the Infinity War. Hold on here. Avengers Infinity War end credits. I was looking it up at the time. Hold on. Oh god, I spelled it wrong. Why? Am I done? Infinity War. First. Jesus Christ, I can't spell now. I can't believe I can't spell. Jesus. So right here, I'm going to show you guys.
There was an idea.
Right here. Come on. I'm going to show you that right. No. Hold on. Was it this time?
Does put a smile on my face.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Yeah, this right here. See, this right here at the very end, this was not actually in the movie. I thought this was going to be exactly when everyone rallies up and just say, you know what, let's charge him right now. Let's get. And I thought Thanos was going to be at the head of his army, but it was not like that at freaking at all. What else? I believe that this clip right here at this end, it's gonna be in the second film. I think somehow, some way, they're gonna get their hands on the time stone, and they're gonna reverse time back before the armies gathered, before they actually went against Thanos' army. And they're gonna actually do things a lot more differently, of course. And they're just gonna use the stones. It'd be interesting if they can actually go back. But here's one of my main questions right here. Why Iron Man was left behind? You had War Machine left behind. You had Black Widow, Captain America, Hulk or Bruce Banner, and you had another person. I can't remember the other person, but those people are still left behind. Yes, I think it's Iron Man as well. Everybody else was left behind. Those people were the only ones left behind. Why did everyone else vanish except for those few? And I still don't get it. So here's my predictions for the next film. They're gonna somehow get their hands on the if one of the Infinity Stones, which is time, and they're gonna try to reverse and go back to certain points where Thanos actually retrieved the stone, but go back at that moment, get the stone, and get out of there as fast as they can. But of course, there's gonna be a lot of fighting. They're gonna have to up the ante even more with the danger, and I think they're gonna bring back some dead characters. There's a theory floating out there that there is gonna be a resurrection of one of the characters, and I believe it's gonna be Gamora. Gamora is gonna come back. If not Gamora, if not only Gamora, Loki and Gamora, both of them. I am hoping they're bringing them back because I would like for that rumor to actually come true. Now, before I actually went to see this film for the first time, my predictions was I thought Iron Man was gonna die. I thought he was gonna be the only person who was gonna die. And I thought they were gonna mop the floor with Thanos. Of course, get their butts handed to them at the beginning of the film, the middle of the film, even some minor parts leading up to the end. But eventually they were gonna. But it escaped my mind that this was actually a two-parter. Now, I don't know if they have any more screenshots of Captain Marvel. But right here, Captain Marvel. She was in the her symbol her symbol was on the message on the message, the sending signal, which is awesome. And I can't wait to see this trailer. Um, no, I don't believe that. No, can't be. I can't wait for this movie. I really want to see how this is going to actually turn out as well, and how is she is her movie gonna lead up to the Infinity War, kind of like how Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok was, or are they gonna do it in a way where she just somehow gets time back in the previous motion of happening the Infinity War never happened, so everyone is gonna actually remember and know what's gonna happen before it's gonna happen, and just gonna take advantage of that and just, fuck with everyone's mind. Like, okay, at the beginning where you had Iron Man and you had Doctor Strange. And I can't remember the other Bruce and the other at the beginning fighting that dude who looks like Voldemort, and dude who kind of looks like Thanos with a giant axe or giant axe or hammer or something like that. I think that's gonna be in the sequel. They're gonna actually somehow get their hands on the time stone, and they're gonna go back and do certain moments and fuck with everyone, like the Squidward looking dude as Iron Man called him Squidward, but I call him Voldemort. Voldemort. Harry Potter. Voldemort. I think they're gonna do that. They're gonna use the time stone, somehow get their hands on it. That's my prediction. I'm really glad that I got to see this film. I got to witness, and Josh Brolin, he did an excellent job playing Thanos. Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. What's his name? I'm forgetful. I'm getting forgetful. I'm getting older now, man. I feel like I'm forgetting everything that I know and love. Here and there. But they did a good job. Everyone, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chadwick Boseman, who plays Black Panther. Everyone did a good job. And yes, this movie has a large roster of characters, but they did a good job handling each and every one of them. Some characters had more screen times and the others had very small screen time. But the cinematography was beautiful. The story was written beautiful. I wasn't bored for 2 hours or 3 hours. This movie is almost 3 hours long. I think it's about 2 hours 16 minutes and 56 seconds long. Yeah, the movie, I wasn't bored whatsoever. This movie is beautifully made. The press, when I went, I just got back like a few minutes. I got back an hour ago. In my theater, of course, everybody at the end when Thor came out at the end and joined into the war, everyone collapsed because it was like the reckoning time. It felt like Thor was actually going to Thanos was actually going to lose. It felt I actually had hopes, but no. Fuck. Another thing is, I kept wondering here, how in the world did Thanos master the Infinity Stone so quickly after inserting each stone in the gauntlet? I understand the gauntlet was made to handle the Infinity Stones, but how did Thanos actually know how to use it so easy? As soon as he got his hands on it and inserted it into the glove, he just knew how to activate it he knew exactly how to use every moment. And it was kind of a little strange for me right there. Like, I know the glove is designed to do that, but how is he actually doing it? This is like when you just put the stone into when you just use the stone. I don't know. Actually, how? Here, like I said, I was never bored. I was never bored with this 2 or almost 3 hour film. I was never bored at all. Everyone did a good job. Some characters had more screen time when the others had more smaller. Each character is beloved and well known and well established enough. Even if this is the first time you're seeing these characters, if you never watched a Marvel movie and this is your first Marvel movie, it makes me feel as if you would know them, even if you've never seen a single film and it was your first. That's how it feels because you can feel it. And it made me tear up when I saw Loki get killed. Tom Hiddleston. Oh God, Jesus. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 for me. It was a beautiful film, conflicted. It made me depressed. It made me sad. It made me happy that I got to witness this. And it's like 10 years. This is 10 years in the making. This is 10 years. This movie was being built upon to. I don't know. Like every movie, from Iron Man to Captain America to Thor, all these movies led up to this moment. And I'm so glad that I got to see this. I'm alive to actually say, man, I saw this movie. Like my hats is off to Josh Brolin. But like I said, I'm not going to be able to see Cable. I'm going to see Thanos all the way. Anytime I see Josh Brolin, anytime I see Chris Hemsworth, I'm going to only see them for those characters they played for so long. I felt, I was watching the Renegades React, which I love their channel. I love their channel because I like their when they talk and everything. And I saw their video that they posted I think last night, the day before, the day before last, yesterday. And their emotion, the way they explained themselves, the way they felt was the same way I felt when I first saw all of that. I could not believe what I saw. I mean, Jesus Christ. It made me freaking sad. But this is just me just talking and saying this is my own way of reviewing the film. I'm not a professional. I'm not even an amateur. I'm just a person who's just explaining his thoughts with a messed up camera and just bored enough. Wow, I'm boring. I know, whatever. But I know, but I try my best to do this for myself and for you guys. I like doing this. This is just me giving off a little review here, a live stream, which I actually love this movie. I saw it 3 times, and oh God, really? I can't even check my video. I gotta check it. But anyway. This movie, excellent, and I gotta go. My name is Victor Walters. Peace.